How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews. A little bit of mystery beers. A little bit of mystery beers courtesy of my boy Dan. Yeah, throwing down a little bit of hopeful mystery beer goodness. We'll see what's what. If you do not know what mystery beers are, that's weird. They're basically beers that people send me, and I drink them, I talk about them, and we go from there. It's not complicated stuff, but they're very fun, and I encourage you all to do your version of that if you can make that happen. Quintessential paper towel wrapping with that nice kind of black electrical tape kind of flair to it as opposed to the blue painter's tape. That'd be a hazy. That'd be a chunky hazy. Yeah, there's little bits and pieces of particulate floating around in that sucker. I don't know if you could tell. This thing's been sitting in my fridge for, God, almost a week now, so it definitely comes off chunky. I don't mind the chunks. A lot of people kind of view it and go, oh, this is disgusting. It's a bunch of bullshit. It has a index finger, infinitely tight, creamy head, something you definitely expect when it comes to these new school New England style IPAs. Really rich, kind of almost soupy kind of haze with a little bit of chunkiness kind of going on for it. So definitely looks like a single, maybe double, leaning towards a single IPA. It's got a nose. I've had this beer before. It smells like I've had this beer before. Man, orange, grapefruit, and then you're getting this nice pop of this kind of mango thing going on there, but it's rindy. It has a lot of rindiness going on, a lot of zestiness, a lot of pithiness going on. There's a sweetness to it, but nothing too crazy. It might be a little bit sweeter in the taste, but man, this is just citrus forward, juice forward, but I believe you're going to get a decent bittering on this, even though it doesn't come off overtly bittering actually on the nose. Let's dive in. Cheers. I've had this beer before. I've had it before. I'm not going to be able to guess it. I'm not going to be able to guess it. It is grapefruit juice with a little bit of orange, a little bit of mango, maybe even a little bit of stone fruit underneath it, but it's grapefruit leaning. That pineapple probably before you get to that next level of fruits I just mentioned, but it's really grapefruit riding the day. It doesn't even come close to being sweet. Actually ends up finishing a little bit dry in combination with the way the beer and the yeast kind of plays in combination with the way the kind of hop greenness kind of comes off. It comes off relatively dry. I've had this beer before. I don't know who this is. You know what it reminds me of? I don't think it's that beer, but it reminds me a lot of Thomas Hooker, of their No Filter. It's kind of like that. So what is it, though? It is a 6.8% DDH IPA. Done. There's nothing else in this beer. That's it. Man, this fruitiness is really killer in this. Yeah, I like this. It's tasty. Good stuff. So, yeah, 6.8, double dry hopped, hazy IPA, done and done. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. That's all we got, folks. So we'll see what's what. It's not No Filter, like I said, but we'll see what it is in short order. I think it's something I don't know. Oh, God, Cane Party Wave. How about that? I have had this beer several times. So I have definitely had my fair share of these. 7.4%. So what did I, 6.8? So, you know, it was 0.6% off. Man, I reviewed this. When did I review this? I don't remember when I reviewed this. I actually just bought some of Cane Party Wave not too long ago, to be perfectly honest with you. It was because with all the COVID stuff going on, they're getting decently wide distribution. And I can see this beer kind of pops up every now and then in my local bottle shops that do like curbside pickup. So I picked up a 4-pack, I think twice maybe, of this over the past month and a half, 2 months. And it's absolutely delectable beer. I've enjoyed the crap out of it ever since I've had it. This is from 4/15/20, so it's a skosh over a month old and just a really tasty beer. I knew I had this beer before. I just couldn't tell you where it was from. And now, I mean, I don't think I would have pegged it to be this beer based off drinking it, but I just knew for a fact it's something I had. And usually when I'm that kind of adamant about having it before, it's something I had relatively recently. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, tasty beer. I like how it doesn't get overly sweet. I like the way that kind of fruit juice kind of leans a little bit bittering, a little bit more real, not as confectionery, not as sweet. And honestly, Cane's Hazies for me haven't always been their best beers. They've really shown for me when it comes to Belgian styles. And obviously their stouts are killer. And even their lagers have been very underrated. But their hazies, for me, have really kind of grown in leaps and bounds over the past 6 to 12 months. And this is kind of a testament to that because it comes off quite nice, quite tasty, and honestly, pretty good stuff. Is it one of the better, 7.4s? That's a base IPA that's I've had as of late. It's in the conversation. It's not at the top, tippy top, or even close to being the best of the best of the best. But you're talking about me being able to pick up this off a shelf for $16 all day if I'm looking for this kind of ABV and that price point. Value and availability, like I said, during this time you can actually pick it up from a bottle shop and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like well done haze. I mean, that's what this is. This is quintessential well done haze. So if you like your juicy beers, you're not afraid of a little bit of bittering, this is definitely worth picking up. Well, there you go, Dan. Thank you very much for this mystery beer. Really cool, especially since I had it recently. It was a very kind of fun one because it was so fresh in my memory. I knew I kind of had it recently, and to go into it like this is just, I don't know, fun. So there you go. Another review in the books, another mystery beer in the books, mind you. If you enjoy the mystery beers, you can tell me about it down there. If you enjoy them so much you'd like to send me some, you're more than welcome. Reach out to me, matt@massivebeers.com or massivebeers@gmail.com. Either works for me. And yeah, Massive Beers on the social media. Just type that in to see me doing other stuff, taking pictures and whatnot. Beer Massif for brewer interviews and whatnot. We've interviewed Michael Caine a couple times in that format. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of mystery beers yourself, and I hope to see you next time. Cheers.